feel a great deal of satisfaction from volunteering with MADD. You get such an understanding of the negative consequences of drinking and driving.
I feel whole because I am giving back. I am doing something, and I'm doing something worthwhile.
When you feel like you're not standing alone, that gives you a little more strength.
As a volunteer and a victim, MADD has really saved my life.
Let's change for good, change for the better, straight from the heart, we'll do it together.
We're MADD Canada, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, but we're more than that. We're a family. We are fathers, friends, business professionals, experts in the impaired driving field, and concerned citizens like you, all wanting to make a difference. Our mission is to stop impaired driving and to support victims of this violent crime. MADD Canada is the leading anti-impaired driving organization in this country with a strong presence coast to coast. We're focused on 5 key areas: victim services, public policy, the advancement of anti-impaired driving technology, public awareness and education, and youth services. Some of our members are victims whose lives have been changed forever.
It's something a parent should never have to experience, is having somebody come to your door and say, your child is not coming home. The morning of my birthday, I was given a life sentence. Our lives were forever changed. Nothing has ever been the same.
In their darkest moments, MADD Canada was there to help.
I felt like our home was falling apart, and I really, really needed the support. I found MADD's website, and I dialed the number. It felt good, if I can use those words, because the person was so gentle and so caring and so supporting. And when I shared a little bit, the first thing I was told is, tell me about Brent. And it started from there, and MADD called me regularly, calling me every week, sometimes twice a week, just to say, I was just thinking about you. And for our family, I can say MADD Canada probably saved our lives.
Others come to us on a personal mission to join our movement and help the world become a better place and a safer place.
It filled a need in me. I feel whole because I am giving back. I am doing something, and I'm doing something worthwhile. I'm getting a message out that has to be put out there. I'm talking to kids, I'm talking to people, and they're coming back and saying, you know, you're doing a great job. It's such a great feeling to be in this organization. My hope for the future would be that MADD would no longer be needed, that people would have come to their senses, there would be no impaired driving.
Young and old, rich and poor, we come together from all walks of life to stop impaired driving and to support the victims. Time now for a reality check. Did you know that impaired driving is the #1 criminal cause of death in this country? Every year in Canada, alcohol-related crashes claim more than 1,000 lives and seriously injure tens of thousands of innocent people. The emotional costs are excruciating. For every single victim, there are families, friends, entire communities that will never be the same again. And the financial costs? Research has shown that impaired driving costs us billions of dollars every year. It's such a waste, and it's 100% preventable. Despite stronger federal and provincial impaired driving legislation, frequent sobriety checkpoints, awareness campaigns, and other initiatives, impaired driving continues to be a significant problem. Impaired-related crash deaths and injuries are on the rise. In 2006, they exceeded 1999 levels. Far too many Canadians still choose to drive while impaired. There are millions and millions of impaired driving trips taken each year. It's time for action. It's time to make a difference. For over 20 years, MADD Canada has been working tirelessly to save lives, thanks to the dedication of thousands of members, volunteers, donors, community partners, and sponsors who give their time, energy, skills, and financial support. Too often, a tragic impaired driving crash shocks a community. In the weeks following, grief often sparks outrage. If there's no local MADD Canada presence, an individual or the community often comes together in their shared concern, and another MADD Canada community is born. We're proud that we can be there to support and empower victims to do something about this senseless loss of life, so something positive can come from something so devastating. To date, we have more than 100 grassroots chapters and community leader groups that are supported by a dedicated and knowledgeable national office staff who provide guidance, resources, and training. As a registered charitable organization, MADD Canada relies on the generous financial support from individuals and companies from across the country. Our donors and sponsors are an integral part of our team.
Volunteering for MADD Canada helps me to deal with the loss of my son-in-law, knowing that someone else is not going to suffer that pain and have to go on that journey through the whole system, through the court system, through the pain that doesn't go away. What I'm doing is in his memory.
We need compassionate volunteers. We need creative and resourceful people to fundraise. We need dedicated people to distribute red ribbons to remind drivers that alcohol, drugs, and driving don't mix. We need your support to make a difference.
I never expected anything from MADD. I never expected the support and the caring and the consoling that I've received, and it's just blown me away. They've saved me, everyone.